Kelso all right.
What is up, guys? We're here back again with another Division 2 build video, guys. This build, now I've been using this for the best part of a week off and on, and I've used it a lot today, and I feel it's time to share with you. This is my Chameleon Crit Crazy build. Now this is something, again, this can be improved upon, guys. This isn't the best build you will see on YouTube. If I say that, then please shoot me. This is not that, but it is a heavy hitting build that revolves around the Chameleon, which is elevating your critical hit damage. It really does. So this is a really good build for group and solo play in heroic content. The first person will say, what about legendaries? Will it work? Well, I'm testing this evening in legendary content. Yeah, I'll be on Twitch. Link in the description. Take a look. It might fail miserably. It might do really well. We'll test it this evening. But anyway, heroic build. Look no further. It's for a DPS build using the Chameleon. It's awesome. It really is. So if you enjoy this build, you enjoy this video, thumbs doodle, you know it helps. You know what to do, thumbs doodle. Guys, it really makes a difference. And then if you're new to the channel, drop the woo bomb on the sub button. Ding the bell to be notified when I upload my shizzle. Guys, let's woo this. This is the build. Now, this is open to interpretation. There are very many ways how you can roll with this. I've opted for this particular setup. This can change, it can fluctuate, you can tweak and twist, and yeah, I can see that, I can. But for this, I have tested about 4 or 5 different interpretations of this build. This is the one that has given me the most joy, the most damage output for me. So make sure, guys, if you're going to mimic this or copy or, again, use it as a blueprint, make sure that you check it and you try other interpretations, because they may suit you and your playstyle, because my playstyle is not necessarily the same as your playstyle. Now with this, I've opted for, again, a very aggressive red build with a few blues on there that give me a little bit more survivability. Yes, you can guess it's armor regen, and that helps. Now with this, 6 red, 0 defensive, 0 utility. I've gone for 12 miners in the red and 3 in the blue. Now Gunner is my spec of choice, and that's because I want that armor on kill and I like the nice reload speed. It helps me. So let's go for the build. The mask, guys, is the Coyotes Mask, and we know what this is. This is the, perhaps for a DPS build, or, on most kind of hybrid stuff, it's best in slot. Why is that? Because of the extra critical hit chance and damage it offers you, and more importantly, your teammates. So it is a support mask, and it is absolutely top tier. Now, again, if you look at mask in particular, look at the Vile Mask, any kind of skill build that involves a status effect, you've got to have that Vile Mask because it is amazing. But this isn't that, this is a DPS build, so Coyotes Mask is key. Well, kind of key. For me, it is, because I've opted for that support system, and again, that nice little bit of crit extra. And with the Chameleon, with the talent on the Chameleon, it will give you some critical hit chance, critical hit damage, etc., etc. So, Coyotes Mask could be, in a way, redundant. Again, that is entirely up to you. I found this is very, very helpful. If it's not helping me, it's helping my teammates. So you can see, guys, this is God's sausage roll. Other than the critical hit damage, offensive mod, which is 0.1% off max, which is tasty. Pack instincts. You and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. And you see, guys, look at the distances. 0 to 25 is 25% critical hit damage. And this is, again, in any kind of AR fight, you're in that 0 to 25 meters. So with me and how I benefit from this, again, close range, there's an extra 25% critical damage, which elevates my build above 200% critical damage. And then we have 15 to 25 meters, then that puts me at max crit hit chance and 190% critical hit damage. Any kind of long firefights, you are, again, 25% over critical chance. You are overcompensating because you have, with the Chameleon being baked in crit, yeah, you're just overcompensating critical chance. But it is what it is. Most of your fights need to be in that 0 to 25 meter range. The holster is the first piece of Providence defense, and I'm using this because one, headshot damage is nice, and this is a laser beam build. Laser beam build it is, guys. And again, once you go through the pieces, you'll see and understand why. So headshot damage is nice, and that will just give me more damage output for my chameleon. Weapon damage, critical hit damage, and armor regen. Again, I've not re-rolled this yet, but I will re-roll weapon damage to max. So you can see I garner a bit more damage from this build. The knee pads, they are Grupo Sombro SA, and that is critical damage as the 15% bonus item. That's nice. Weapon damage is max, armor regen, and 12% critical hit damage. The gloves, guys, the gloves are Fenris. I've opted Fenris. You can see this is a really, really nice piece. It's a near 0.3% off max critical damage. Then you're looking at a God Roll piece. This is what I wanted. You've got to have that AR damage on there. That AR damage is key. And of course, trying to build as much critical damage as possible on every single piece. Then we take a look at the second piece of Providence Defense, which is headshot damage, critic chance, critic damage. This isn't a great piece. It does. I've been searching for a slightly better one, and I can't find exactly what I need. So this is good. This can be better. So you can see, guys, weapon damage, critical hit damage, headshot damage, and critical hit damage. And that's what I wanted on this. I didn't want any crit chance on this. I wanted headshot damage where possible. 11.9% critical hit damage. Nice offensive mod. Companion. While you are within 5 meters of an ally or skill, your total weapon damage is increased by 15%. So this is one of the best backpack talents. This is potentially usurped by the talent Vigilance, which gives you a little bit more damage. However, once you take a hit, then that damage buff is gone for 3 or 4 seconds. So you have to wait until you can shoot again to get extra damage. With Companion, you know you can just stand by an ally or by a skill, and you're going to get that 15% weapon damage consistently. So again, it is what it is. Vigilance is good. That will give you some more damage, but you need to be careful in your playstyle. Me, I'm aggressive, so I like to get up close and personal, so Companion gives me a better option. But again, I've not got a shield. If you had a shield, then yeah, it could help. Now, the chest piece is the last piece of Providence Defense. With this, you see weapon damage, armor regen, crit damage, and more crit damage. That's 12% critical hit damage mod. Tasty. It's all about the talent Braced. While in cover, weapon handling is increased by 45%, which means this is a laser beam build. So that chameleon can just slap headshots, slap body shots, slap knee shots to the point whereas you are buffing you, which is exactly what you want on this build. You want to hit as many bullets as possible into NPC. So this is going to help. Braced is good. It's exceptionally good on wildfire LMGs. That's the kind of way you want to go for this, for certain kind of builds. But this, because you are 726k armor, you need to be in cover. You need to get your ass in cover. So get up close and personal. Once you're in cover, Braced is there, then you're shooting lasers. And that's what I like about this build. Then, guys, we'll take a look at the weapons. The primary weapon is, of course, the Chameleon, or Singing or Dancing, and 1% off a max God Sausage Roll. Chameleon is nice, but highly underused, a little bit underpowered to a degree, but I do like the Chameleon in certain scenarios. So the talent is Adaptive Instincts. Hitting 30 headshots grants 20% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage for 45 seconds. So for me, I'm not going to benefit from the critical hit damage, the critical hit chance bonus. I won't, but I'll benefit greatly from the 50% critical hit damage. See, if you're rolling with, you guessed it, yeah, Sawyer's knee pads, yep, then you can switch a piece out and get Grupo as a mask or Grupo somewhere else. You have options, and that will work. However, for me, I didn't really find it working for me. That's it. Because of, again, I try and get up close and personal. I try and get in their face, and yeah, it didn't work at all. However, if you're running in a legendary mission, I would definitely switch out the mask, Coyotes, for Sawyer's knee pads. You're going to laugh all the way to the bank. Hitting 75 body shots grants 90% weapon damage for 45 seconds. This is easy. You have Braced. This will be active all of the time. Seriously, guys, all the time. This is a laser beam. So again, I find it's beneficial to really spam those body shots. And again, on console, you know that's a doddle, because even though you're trying to aim for the headshot, you get a body shot. So that is key. And then you have hitting 30 leg shots, grants 100% reload speed for 45 seconds. And that is mental, given you've got braced. Again, very, very simple. Go for leg shots where possible. In terms of mods on this, it is critical hit chance, stability, accuracy, and rounds. Again, guys, this is a laser beam. And the secondary, again, it's just there. Do not use it, guys. Do not use it. It's just the everlasting gaze. It was on my last build, and I've left it be. So don't worry about it. Use what you want as your secondary. Use a shotty if you wanted to. You can use an SMG, again, if you've got up close and personal. For me, I've not had any need in the dozens of missions I've used with this build. It's kind of just sat there, in all honesty. Then you have the side-on, which is the backup boomstick. And, you know, guys, you know me, that is just kind of there for show because it's a sexy-looking weapon. Skills. Now, this is totally up to you. Totally. Other than the fixer drone. The fixer drone is there to buff me. Simple. It's to buff me in terms of that healing and also, you've guessed it, yeah, the companion talent. If I'm a bit too aggressive, that will work a dream. Mod-wise, duration, armor repair, and health. And the other one is simply the chem launcher reinforcer with the nice little bit of sustenance of healing. But again, it can be anything you want, guys. It really can. You can go for the shield if you wanted to. The shield would be nice. With that, I would try and recommend you get Vigilance on the backpack. Then you can pair it with the shield. That will work really well in any kind of content. You'd be hitting very, very hard. And especially, again, for Sawyer's knee pads as well. You're laughing. In terms of mods, very simply, they are heal and ammo. And then, guys, let's take a look at the stats. Now, stats on this is 51.6% critical chance. That is enough. Enough. So if you've got any pieces that critic chance, if you can remove them for something more viable. For example, headshot damage. If you want to go blues, go armor regen, go hazard protection. You have options. Definitely a different way to go. So what you want to go for is around about that 45% critical hit chance. Even 40%, guys. Even 40, that would really, really work. And again, stack your critic damage as much as possible because, you know, Coyotes Mask is going to buff it. And, of course, the chameleon talents will buff it. Given you have braced, it's going to be active all day long. So you can see, guys, this is a heavy-hitting DPS build that does work and works a treat, but there's options to again tweak it to your playstyle to maybe get a bit more damage out of it as well, which is nice. There you go, guys. 92.6% all weapons damage bonus and 40% AR damage bonus. Again, the rest you don't really need to see. Armor regen, yes. Let's look at the armor regen. That's something you would like to see. It's 13,976. Not a crazy amount, again, but the nice little 10% armor on kill, which is 72,601. It does help. It does kind of tick along, given, you know, you're running a DPS build, you've got very limited survivability. So when you have that armor regen, armor on kill, it does a nice little tickle. So for me, that's my option, and that's the route I've opted to go down. Now, if I just show you in the range how powerful this is, we'd look at the DPS. We'll change this to an elite enemy. And again, I'm just going to shoot now. You can just watch the recoil. There's some body shots, and you can see quite quickly that the recoil, again, is a little bit vertical. Again, trying to control that now. It's a little bit, yeah, but a bit so-so, but still decent. You can see that's max now. Let's just get the cover. I'm not even touching the thumbstick. You see, guys, I ain't even touching the thumbstick one iota. So it's just left trigger down, right trigger down. That's what you're going to get. So braced, headshots. Yeah, and again, we'll show you now. Braced, headshot. You see, I'm playing on console, guys. I'm not on PC. So, some nice little headshots there as well. And that's why I've opted for this build. Nice headshots, some nice damage. Max critical hit chance. You got over 200% when bonuses are aligned. You're looking maybe 250% critical hit damage. It will put in some serious work. Look at the DPS. The DPS is tasty. You can see why I like using this build now. It does some really nice work. Again, Sawyer's Mask in this particular situation in the range will definitely benefit. However, you know, guys, me, I'm aggressive. I like to move about a lot, so it doesn't really give me as much benefits as you assume it would. But this is the build. It is awesome. It really is. Test this yourself. Try it in PvE. Just give it a whirl. See what you think. But it does a serious shift. It really does. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Enjoy the build. You know what to do, Thumbs Doodle. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.